This is lolaleetea. Hi everyone. So Torey Lanez was in court yesterday for his case, which was in Los Angeles. I have to let you guys know that I have to choose my words wisely due to YouTube's algorithm. Anyway, apparently Torey allegedly shouted, "Dance, be dance," before popping at Megan Thee Stallion's feet. That was what was trending yesterday. The visual of that to me is just insane. And of course, we all know this happened on the street after Kylie Jenner's party last year. So according to testimony by LAPD Detective Ryan Stogner, he said Megan Pete told him her side of the story during police interviews. She talked about getting popped in both feet after leaving the vehicle July 12th, 2020. So I have here more of what she told the police. As she left the vehicle, she heard Torey Lanez, aka Daystar Peterson, yelling obscenities at her, and he stated, "Dance B," and then began popping a G thing at her feet. This is what Detective Ryan Stogner testified during the preliminary hearing in Los Angeles County Superior Court yesterday. Megan observed Torey holding a thing, and then she observed him to start popping. Megan immediately felt pain to her feet. She saw some red stuff, fell to the ground, and then crawled to another driveway of the residence. She described her injuries as lots of red stuff coming out of her feet. So with the detective's testimony, the judge felt that Torey should stand trial. So this is going to trial, guys. So we heard Megan's side of the story. So it's only fair that we hear Torey's side of the story. So according to Torey's lawyer, Torey is alleging that Megan got involved in some type of physical altercation with Kelsey Harris, her friend and former assistant, inside the black Cadillac Escalade. It was suggested that Kelsey became jealous after Torey claimed in the car that he and Megan had slept together. Here's one of the questions that Torey's lawyer asked the detective, and I thought this was interesting. These questions were very, very interesting. Did Megan Pete tell you at some point that an argument in the car escalated when Torey revealed to Kelsey that he was in an intimate relationship with Megan? The detective said, "I'm not aware of that." Here are some other interesting questions from Torey's lawyer. Do you remember Megan saying that Torey bringing that up created, in her words, drama because Megan knew Kelsey had a romantic interest in Torey? And do you remember Megan saying to you in your videotape interview that Kelsey said in the car that this wasn't the first time that Megan had backdoored her with a guy? Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Oh my God, Megan. Do you not believe in a girl code, Megan? The detective also testified that Megan stated during their interviews that she and Kelsey were arguing. Torey's lawyer then claimed Torey told police in an interview captured on body cam footage that "I was just trying to protect my girl. I was just trying to help my shorty." The detective said he didn't recall seeing that video. So with all of that at the hearing, Torey's attorney, Sean Hawley, seemed to be hinting that another person in the car, a friend of Megan Thee Stallion, could have shot the thing. All right, guys, so Kelsey is talking, but she's not saying very much. She replied to a comment on the Shade Room post. This is what she had to say in her reply. I'm not worried about no NDA. This is real life. NDA ain't stopping anyone. Trust me, my time to speak is coming. Let's let them get all their stories out. I'm the one with nothing to hide or lie about. Difference between me and them, celebrities will do and say whatever to save face. And Torey is talking too. This is what Torey had to say. Nah, I need someone to report what was really said in court today. 45 minutes of my lawyer saying contradictory evidence that proves my innocent should never come back as one false story forced to the media. So, as I mentioned before, this is going to trial. And if Torey is convicted, he could do some serious time. 22 years. So, when all of this hit the news last year, do you guys remember that Megan said she had stepped on some glass? And then when social media started to clown her, she said that it was actually Torey that popped her in her feet, and she didn't want to tell the truth because of the political climate at the time regarding Black men. Do you guys remember the controversy of her going out clubbing? And some people were even saying that she wasn't popped in her feet at all and that she had made up the whole thing. And don't get me wrong, I really, really like Megan. I really, really do like her. I am not a Megan hater at all. But do you all notice that Megan made no mention of this little altercation with her and Kelsey? I mean, that's a pretty big deal, what went on in that Escalade. So anyway, so after hearing all of this testimony, this is what I think happened. I do believe that all three were very, very intoxicated. Kelsey, Torey, Megan, they're all very intoxicated. Torey was sleeping with both Megan and Kelsey. This happens. But Kelsey was not in the loop. And that night, Torey told Kelsey what he was doing. And I really feel like Kelsey had feelings for Torey and was very hurt, very angry that he would do that to her, but most of all, that her friend would betray her in such a way. So she was mad, rightfully so. I believe that is what started the fight. That is what started the popping off. Megan and Kelsey possibly got physical. And being where everybody was drunk, that's where the pop happened. I really got to give the side eye to Megan on this round because of the important part that she left out, what she did to her friend Kelsey and what actually happened in that vehicle. Of course, I don't agree with Torey for his part in this, his alleged part in this. And it's also really strange to me that Kelsey is not saying exactly what happened. But who knows? She could be waiting to monetize this somehow. Maybe she's waiting for a book deal. What are your thoughts? What do you guys actually think happened? Please be mindful of the language that you're going to use in my comment section, because if you use certain words, it's just not going to get posted because of YouTube's algorithm. There's big changes happening here on YouTube. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Just look for lolaleetea. I love you guys. Bye.